Hello and welcome, guys. I'm going to do some Resident Evil 6 for a change. Just give it a few minutes and then we will get started. Hello, good sir. How are you? So I'll just give it another couple of minutes. It's been a good Saturday, to be honest. Yeah, it's been all right. I know Cat's streaming, so not expecting a big turnout tonight because most people will be there. But yeah, just thought I'd do a chapter. Because you are the first in the chat, then, Sonny, I will give you the choice of which campaign we begin with. I'm going to leave Ada till last, so you get to choose either Leon, Chris, or Jake. In terms of campaign, Sonny, the choice is yours. The first decision you put in chat is the one we'll go with today. So that's what we're going to do. Every time we do a Resident Evil 6 stream, I'll put it out to the chat on which one we'll do. So you get first choice, Sonny. What would you like to see us? No, we'll start from the beginning of each character's campaign, but we'll leave Ada to last because that's thematically where it's supposed to be. So this will be chapter 1 of whoever's campaign we start with. Prelude is just the playable bit from the end of Leon's campaign, which leads up to what you don't know at the time is the Simmons reveal. It's basically just teaching you how to play the game through a quite god-awful QTE sequence. So that's done, that's out of the way. Make your choice, Sonny. Who do you want to see today? Leon, we're going Leon. Right, for tonight, I'll go solo, but I'm going to put it out there that as we play through this game, I am more than happy to have guest people on to be the partner character. So I'll put this out on Twitter and the Discord and that. It's a co-op game. If people would like to join me, then we will go through. We'll go through with like special guest people as partners. So obviously you're going to need the PC version. I don't know whether there's any agent hunt sections in this. I won't allow partners, so we'll go. Right. This is the first time I've played RE6 since the series playthrough that John the Batman and I did back in 2013, so this is going to be fun. I'm quite fond of this game, sorry to say to people. Let me know if the audio's too low as well for the game.
Bioorganic weapons are a global threat. Start working with the rest of the world. We have to come to my desire to reveal the truth. I'm going to tell them. It might create more problems than it's time we take responsibility. We want to have any chance. I've always valued your friendship, Leon.
Stay right where you are. Mr. President! Don't make me do this.
It's all my fault. I did this.
What are you talking about?
Tolong's Cathedral. I'll explain everything there, Agent Kennedy.
How do you know my name?
Yes?
Hunnigan,
Thank God you're both all right.
how do you two know each other?
That's Helena Harper. She's been with the Secret Service since last year. I can't tell you how good it is to hear you two are all right. Look, I hate to rush introductions, but I need a report on your situation.
I just shot the president.
What are you? He had already been infected by the time we found him. Leon did what he had to. He saved my life.
God help us. All right, I'll submit the report. You two just focus on getting the hell out of there spread 3 miles past the campus perimeter, and it's not slowing down. You need to hurry.
Not before we check out Tall Oaks Cathedral. Agent Kennedy's got a lead that might tell us who's responsible for this.
Leon, is that true?
Yeah. I think I might have something.
Roger that. I'll map out the safest access route. Keep your radio on.
I got a lead?
You will if you come with me.
It doesn't help as well that she's the same voice actress. That's Laura Bailey, played both Helena and Angela.
Adam, I'm sorry. So what's so special about this church? You have some sins to confess?
It's hard to explain. If I don't tell you at the cathedral, you may not believe me.
Let us just turn the bloody hood off. Hate the hood. Oh God, where is it? I hate these menus. I absolutely hate them. There we go. Yeah, the inventory is absolute nonsense, isn't it? I don't even know what the bloody inventory button is. Do I even have one? Oh, these forced walk sections are horrible.
You're gonna tell me everything once we get to the cathedral. Deal?
Deal.
Here we go.
Here too. This is getting out of control.
I will give them something. The university is quite a well designed little area.
The power's out.
I love this game, Sonny. Let's just get a few things out of the way. Right, I know the story's rubbish. I know the Colorado May stuff is absolutely awful. But I like the fact that it was one game where like Biohazard just went completely bonkers. This is a game that makes Resident Evil 5 look low key by comparison, and I kind of like that. I just like the fact that they just had one moment where they just went completely bonkers with the storyline and absolutely everything. And I find, as I've said so many times on the podcast, I find the character interactions absolutely wonderful. And I do think there's some really, really cool things in this.
You see one of them, aim for the head. It's your best bet.
Got it.
It's just a shame it's so confused with what it wants to be.
This is where the reception was gonna be. They'd all be here eating dinner right now if...
You think anyone survived?
I hope so.
God damn it! What? It could have been, and that is the tragedy of it.
I can't believe this is happening again. It's just like Raccoon.
The Raccoon City incident. You were one of the survivors.
Yeah, I'll never forget it. We're going to this cathedral of yours. But if you really did have a hand in this, you can kiss your freedom goodbye.
I know. What was that?
Only one way to find out. Let's go.
Here we go. It's still not letting me move properly yet. I can't sprint or anything. I can't slide yet, guys, and that's that is the true That is the key to the genius of this game, is the sliding mechanic being wonderful. You know what? And for all the flaws that this game has, how can I hate the game that gave me Sherry Birkin? Because I love that the controls to this game are amazing. I actually think this controls. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, this entire sort of first half of Leon's game is effectively a tutorial. It's a pain in the arse.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Are you alright?
The fog.
What?
The fog. It came out of nowhere. Liz! Wait, let me go! It's too dangerous. My daughter, she's all alone. If we don't do something...
Right, I get it. But if you don't keep it down, you won't live to save her. You understand?
Liz.
Is that your daughter? Alright, let's find her.
Leon, we don't have time to...
We're making the time.
I mean, the production values are still really good. It still look. I mean, this is 7 years old now, and it still looks pretty good.
What was that sound?
All these cheap scares are just pathetic.
They're scared.
Yeah, I mean, I always remember all the write-ups and everything saying Leon's is a classic survival horror experience, and
Stay sharp.
once you get out into sort of Tall Oaks and there's explosions and car accidents happening and everything, it's just as action-packed as everybody else's scenario. I mean, yeah, it's got atmosphere in here. It's pretty decent. Even if, I mean, the problem with this game is everything is just a cleverly disguised corridor.
Oh, oh.
That's quite a draft.
We need to find her.
We will. Just stay close.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the actual gameplay is just the same as the others.
Liz! Liz! Please answer. It's your daddy, Liz.
What the?
You alright?
I will be once I find my daughter.
I wonder what's going to happen to him.
But we could cut off. I know she's here. Somewhere.
It's nice that the game is treating this character so ambiguously that you might actually think he might have a different outcome.
need to get the elevator working again.
It's locked, but I work here. I've got the keys. Once we're in, we can take my car.
Thanks. Now let's find Liz and get the hell out of here.
Liz? Liz, is that you?
I'll just move out of the way. It's okay. The string instruments kick in.
Careful.
Elena.
Okay.
Liz!
Dad? Where are Mom and Liam?
They already got out. They're waiting for us at home.
Oh god, this gets dragged out for ages, doesn't it?
How do we get out of this place?
The underground parking lot. The elevator is up ahead. Hopefully it still works.
So you just know, like, Leon wouldn't let this fly. He'd know she'd be infected and there'd be no hope for her. Hey, Fluffy. Yeah. Sherry's the best thing about this.
Let's get this out of our way.
Okay.
Elena,
Roger.
over here.
Calm down already.
I'm glad you guys were here. It's going to be okay, Lizzie. You're going to be okay. We're almost there. Liz?
The power. Oh my god.
It's waggle the sixth time.
What? I can't believe this.
We'll get used to it. It's either them or us. and they don't hesitate.
Why did this have to happen?
The only reason she's having to get used to it, Leon, is because you've willingly brought an infectant onto a lift, you idiot.
We're alone in here.
Real Ark Thompson, hello there, sir.
You're done.
I'm very well, thank you.
Shit! Don't let him in!
Here we go. Why are you cutscenes interrupting my sliding? It's game time, guys. Oh man, out of practice here. Come on. Come on, I want running. I want fly kicks. Yes. My God. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Come on, how can you not like this? This is great gameplay.
That's our cue to get the hell out of here.
I couldn't agree more.
Let me know if the audio's too loud or quiet, guys. Yes. That's like Resident Evil 2 remake.
Let's go.
Leon, it's too late. There's nothing we can do.
You're right. Let's get the hell out of here.
The sliding. Oh, come on, I love the sliding in this. Hello, Johnny. Nice to see you. Not been noticed you've not been around as much, so it's nice to see you drop in. I will be in touch with you and Sonny about getting Heroes of Raccoon City back up and running now. I can dedicate a little bit more time to streaming again.
He said it was some sort of fog. If this thing spread in gas form, then anyone who breathed it in got infected.
That would mean everyone on campus.
Yeah. But then why is it so quiet? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Look at this facade. They're making you believe that it's almost atmospheric. Yeah, the inventory is horrible in this game.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
This definitely had the the scripted game problem of it. Just there's so many interruptions to the gameplay. You just want to be playing it. seeing the game has stopped me from sprinting again. Which is just, it's just more frustrating than anything. Very low health. God, I'm very low health. I got no healing items of which to speak of. We weren't expecting to do such a lengthy chat on the on Project Resistance. We were only aiming for about an hour, I think, and yeah, it ended up just running away with itself, to be honest. But thank you for the feedback.
I wonder if there are any survivors.
It's really annoying as well when you pick up a healing item, you've got to load it into your heal device. I've still only got 3. I can run again. What the hell was that, Leon? Yes, you are correct. I'll do that after the stream. Yeah, it was good fun debuting the new logo, everybody, yesterday. It went down quite well. It's just bloody... Oh, wrestling moves and all sorts. It's so stupid. So Leon's gun is called the Wing Shooter. The healing mechanic in this game is so weird. It doesn't really work all that much. That was an optional room there. It's not entirely a corridor, by the way. There are little branches out you can... I've not seen any emblems yet either. Because this is the first time through on the PC version, so I'm going to have to unlock all the files and everything.
Get to the security gate. It'll lead you off the campus.
If memory serves, there is actually an emblem out here somewhere. Anyone want some finger sandwiches? All courtesy of Romby, the new logos and everything. I wonder, can you actually... Will the game be awesome enough to let me Oh, look at that! Look at that, how beautiful. I'm saying this not sarcastically, by the way. I do really genuinely love the gameplay to this. While Helena just pointlessly wastes ammo, I'm just going crazy. I've got to get an emblem, haven't I?
Hunnigan, the gate's locked.
That's it.
Anything you can do?
Sorry, not from here. Try the staff building behind the bleachers. I'm guessing you'll find keys for the gate there.
I'll take a look later, JC. No problem. And I was also saying before you came on that I will be looking for guests to be the partner character. So if you do have the game on PC, then feel free to join me.
Keep that trigger finger ready. Never know what's around the next corner.
Got it. You got it.
This is the corridor where the guy died, because you can see the help sign there.
Hunnigan, the door's locked. There's no way out.
I'm on it. Just give me a minute.
So I'm just trying to remember what the dodge controls are.
There's so many. You can't take them all.
Of course we can. I'm Leon S. Kennedy, Helena.
This is some pretty tight security for a college campus.
It's time to do a bit of dual wielding, guys.
Okay now, Hunnigan. We gotta get out of here.
I've almost got it. Hang on.
It's like being in a John Woo movie.
It's open. Get out of there now.
One surprise after another.
It's so annoying. You can't just always tripping on things. I need to redo my inventory controls there because they're quite confusing. They're not set up correctly. It's like a Doom game. You pick up a key and just get attacked by enemies. It's not terribly original Resident Evil 6. It just falls into every sort of video game trope ever. Literally everyone who's ever been alive, any zombie that you come across, pretend dead, all come alive. It's just so annoying. I'm all just falling. You have to bear in mind is this game actually has a stamina meter, which is of the bottom right, the third bar, sorry, the second bar, the one in the middle, the one that's slowly recharging now. So you quick shots, which you do by pressing L1 R2 together like that, which give you a melee opportunity. That uses up some meter. All the melee attacks use up meter. So you've got to be careful, because otherwise you leave it so you get tired and you can't kick properly like this. Man.
Roger.
So. I thought you could bypass the scanners, but maybe you can't. Okay.
Should have known better.
Roger.
Helena.
Roger.
Oh, Helena, where are you?
Appreciate it. Take a right up ahead. You're almost there. Keep running.
I get a very Outbreak vibe from these city streets.
I think we just found our ride out of here.
Oh man,
No keys.
when you see scenes like this,
I'm looking.
oh, what am I doing?
What about the glove compartment?
When you see scenes like this, it really should be Leon and Claire, because jumping into a police car again,
Should we hotwire it?
Hold on. Found the keys.
it's just amazing.
It's clear behind us. Back up.
You buckled in?
Yeah.
Then hold on.
Yeah, they should have said that.
Made it off campus. Now we just gotta get through town.
Without getting killed.
It's just so over the top, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, they should be dead from that so easily.
Leon, Helena, are you two alright?
Hanging in there. But we need another way to the cathedral.
Well, I found an underground route that may be safer.
The sewers, huh? Great.
Okay.
But yeah, that would have been a nice little Easter egg if that was Claire and Leon. And you would have got, obviously, the Resident Evil 2, especially with Ada being in it as well, it really would have been like a Resident Evil 2. Oh.
I'm fine. We should hurry.
What's the matter? Not a fan of sewers?
Come on. Let's just get to the cathedral, and then I'll tell you everything.
Bioorganic weapons represent a threat. I'm going to tell them everything. Everything we know about the Raccoon City incident. But sir, a lot of people are questioning my desire to reveal the truth. I know where they're coming from. It might create more problems than it solves. A lesson I learned well in the military. Bioorganic weapons are a global threat, and we are partly to blame. We have to come clean and start working with the rest of the world if we want to have any chance of fighting this.
Whatever you decide, sir, I'm with you.
I've always valued your friendship, Leon. It's time we take responsibility and end this mess.
It's gonna be a tough road.
Let's get moving.
See, scenes
We
like
don't
that
have
are
much
really,
time.
scenes like that are really
Certainly
cool,
got our work cut out for us.
and I really like the idea that
No.
that is, you know, the person you see giving Leon the offer in the RE3 epilogue.
Leon, Helena, we'll be out of contact when you're in there. I'll still be tracking your movements, but be careful.
Oh man, what's my first embarrassing death going to be? I'm going to get run over by a train, aren't I? Get 28 days, 28 days later, homage here. Bloody hell. It's time to hammer the buttons and waggle the sticks.
Train's coming!
Whoa.
How are the trains still running?
There was no one at the controls. Zombie Express.
Oh god, I forgot. There's zombie dogs. I forgot they were in this. Just look at that. Do you see that dodging and that sliding and that gameplay and that, oh, it's just wonderful. Yeah, I do get a real Outbreak vibe from this game. just you know, from this chapter more than anything.
Great. How's that for timing?
Yeah, and then when you get into the city streets, it's, you know, it's just like doing Outbreak. You know, the Outbreak chapter. Ooh. One of the things I really wish over-the-shoulder games did is the swapping of the shoulder. Not enough games do it, and it makes it so much more intuitive. Here's the 28 Days Later reference. I mean, that is pretty cool.
Not my lucky day.
Now I have to try and remember which way the train comes, because I always get this wrong.
Look out! Train!
Which way? Which way? Which? Oh, I knew it! I knew it! It comes from behind you. Tim, I usually play this in chronological order because I always love playing the games in chronological order. But for the purposes of streaming, I'm going to let the first person who joins the chat choose which chapter we'll do. So Sonny was the first tonight. He chose Leon, so that's what will kickstart our campaign. If Leon's chosen next time, then obviously we'll do chapter 2. But it's really up to you guys.
Not my lucky day.
Look out! Train!
I hope I've got the right one. There we go. The lighting in this game is really good. Well, you'd have to start with the Edonia chapters first, so I can't remember the exact dates. I would assume you would have to play Chris chapter 2 first.
We're not getting that open.
Want to have a look around in there? Boost me up.
Or
on
possibly, it'd probably be
Just don't leave me behind.
possibly be Sherry first. Come on.
Roger.
I can't tell if. Not sure if serious, Johnny.
Roger.
Good work. Helena.
Whether you like it or not, that you know that there has been a lot of effort put into this. They just completely misjudged the market. That's all, and what people wanted from this series. But in terms of it, like, you know, it's not a horrible game, and I'm not just saying this. In terms of gameplay, I find this much more fun than, you know, like a Gears of War game or anything like that. And I'm not knocking Gears of War; they play absolutely great. But I think just because this is a Resident Evil game, I'd much rather pop this on than something like Gears of War. Yeah, and this is very linear. I mean, Resident Evil 6 is effectively a corridor. I love the fact that the Tall Oaks map is done in the style of the Resident Evil map, the Raccoon City map, sorry, that we got in. I just thought that was a really nice touch. Well, Nick, we're going to go all the way through from start to finish, so you will see the full game. I find that a shocker, Sonny. That is not right.
I need you to open the door! Hurry! I have to see Peter! Please!
I'll never get to the cathedral at this rate.
Nice. Come on, we gotta get her out of there.
Thanks for that.
Wait, no! Don't open that! Oh God! Peter! Peter, hang on! I'm coming!
Yes. And here's just where the mindless death just kicks in. Bloody hell, spitters! Getting burned alive! Oh, what is going on? What happened there?
I'm coming.
This danger mechanic's so stupid because it revives you in that state. If you've not got any healing items, you may as well just quit out. Come on, Elena. So use your Hydra shotgun.
Good. You made it. You can reach the street level from there.
What are conditions like up there?
You got it. It's got...
There's definitely aspects of Outbreak to this.
You two will have to cross that part
this
of town to get to
chapter.
the cathedral. Keep your lines open in case you run into trouble.
I mean, this feels like a lost chapter of Outbreak. I think this episode. It is nice. You do get to see some chaos, but it's just so scripted. Hey, look, it's a random Resident Evil 4 barrel.
Hold on, I'll get you out.
Any of these single events would kill Leon and Elena immediately. Yep, that was Alice. She died immediately. I like how paper mache the zombies' heads are. All it did was fall over.
You got it.
Elena. Elena. Come on!
Okay, I got it.
A bad case of deja vu.
First time I think zombies have used guns, isn't it?
back.
Roger.
Fall back.
Oh, we don't talk about the tri-squads, Nick, please.
They'll be all over us with that alarm going off.
Only if we wait here. Come on.
Ow, what in the hell? What the?
Guess we're not going that way.
Modern Red. Remember that for the quiz. I'll remember that for the quiz, and the question will never ever come up. Although it probably has been a question. In fact, I think it has, hasn't it, Nick?
Good idea. It'd be safer if you keep indoors as much as possible.
Maybe we can even catch our breath.
Didn't you hear me say we have to hurry?
I hope it isn't, though. I think Resident Evil 3 is, you know, chaotic enough, really, with the sort of amount of zombies there are, and the intro. You know, the intro does a good enough job of depicting the chaos. This is just basically playing through the intro of Resident Evil 3. You can get your first enemy here, don't you? First, like, proper enemy. Jesus, Elena. Did I miss something with the pool table? Is that why you... I assume there's no trophy or achievement if you do that. Oh, the animation on this thing is terrible. Look at that! Look at that mouth. If you were an art director on this game, how would you approve that? Come on. That is absolutely terrible. But that is a hint to Ada's first chapter.
Damn it, it's locked.
Oh, here we go again.
At 11:27 p.m. However, a final transmission was received from the vessel before its disappearance. A transmission alluding to a potential attack from an organization
I suppose they're going to come alive, do you?
of unknown origin. Authorities are proceeding with extreme caution as they do not yet know who is responsible.
Oh, no. See what I mean? Every single person you see is a shotgun.
nails on a chalkboard.
It's a Regis liquor. Oh no, it's not. Shriekers, that's what they're called. Yeah, Nick's keen on learning all the enemy names.
Roger.
Elena.
Roger.
Elena.
No need to say it twice.
Over here.
No need to say it twice.
Hey. Up and over.
What is your chat? What is your thoughts on Matthew Mercer's performance as Leon? I don't think he's bad, but I did get very attached to Paul Mercier.
Leon, it's open.
I think one of my problems with Matt is when they came around to doing Vendetta, I think his voice is too similar to Kevin Dornham, is it? Which I remember thinking in the trailer, I can't even tell who's saying what lines.
You got it.
This feels like it should have been an Outbreak set piece, and it's Stagler Easter egg.
To help him. Die, you cannibal freaks! Where the hell are they coming from?
Let's throw
Stay as a cop and already I'm
incendiary grenades around a petrol station.
I'll die before I become a zombie. Are you kidding me? I don't need you slowing me down. Stay calm, people. Shoot the target before shooting. Who made you the leader? Forget it. He'll just get you killed.
Oh man, mess that up. What?
Aim for the head. You're a cop, right? You can handle a gun.
I'm coming.
My first aim.
So it's first day on the force. And when you're in this state, literally any injury will kill you instantly. So the revive mechanic is absolute nonsense sometimes. Oh, what? So wouldn't it be nice if when you picked up herbs, it just automatically put them in your and that's it, in your pill box, and that there you just get a sign of just how unfair the game can be at times. So I'm gonna
Come on.
go get the herb first this time, and this time it's skill points. Thanks.
Where the hell are they coming from? First day as a cop and already I'm in a shootout. I'll die before I become a zombie.
Peter, don't leave me.
Are you kidding me? I don't need you slowing me down. Stay calm, people. we're shooting? Who made you the leader?
Peter, wait!
Yes, he'll just get you killed.
Who asked you?
Oh.
Help! Somebody help!
Aim for the head. You're a cop, right? You can handle a gun.
The hell is that streaker?
What the hell?
It's too late for this station. Oh man.
Someone shoot the gas! We can blow these things together!
Leak the gas. Use it to burn these bastards. Do it now.
Hey, come on! It's safer here! There's a gun shop up ahead. We can rearm there. Probably find more people there, too. What do you think?
I don't see any other options.
You got it.
Elena.
Who plays Sherry in this? Is it an actress called Eden Regal? Am I right in thinking that? Whoever she is, she's excellent. And obviously Troy Baker as Jake goes without saying.
Come on, man! Open up! You gotta let us in!
First aid spray.
Who does he think we are? Exterminators?
The irony is that Tall Oaks feels more like Raccoon City than Raccoon City does in Remake 2. You know, those city streets there, they could just be Raccoon City. I do quite like the dissolving effect. It looks quite good.
Take my hand!
She will never hear again with him firing that rifle so close to her ear.
What are you, crazy? Spare the heroic! She's just slowing us down anyway!
What's the matter with you? She's your girlfriend, isn't she?
Oh man, I keep struggling with these inventory controls are not quite right. I've burned Helena alive. Nice shot, whoever that was. I don't have that jacket now. Batman does, or one very similar to it.
Jimmy, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Appreciate it.
No, stay back. Get the hell away from me. No!
You don't suppose he's gonna die, do you? It's a bloodshot! I don't know how to bloodshot or mutant zombie from Umbrella Corps because they're essentially the same thing. I know they're not the same thing for anybody who comes on to correct. Man, how long does this go on for? Nice one, Helena. When do we actually get to go upstairs? Here we go.
Pretty quiet down there. You guys still breathing? For the time being. Store's clear. Wanna let us in now? All right. Get your asses up here before I change my mind. Come on!
It's Lester!
Bring it, you cannibal sons of bitches! Nice work down there. Good news is, I got some folks coming for me in a bus. Any minute now. If we can make it on board, it's a straight shot to Tall Oaks Cathedral. People are evacuating there. Heard it on the radio. But that's a big if. It's a shitstorm out there. We ain't waiting for any stragglers. Yo, Japanese dude, get the shutters! Forget the game!
Oh man. A bloodshot! What the hell was that? Did I just... Oh man, I just discarded it. How the... Oh, gotta learn. I just discarded a first aid spray, guys. What a faux pas.
We can't hold out here. Get into the next room. Come on, people.
I forget how long this chapter is. You know how long these chapters are. I mean, I've been playing for an hour and a half nearly, and we're still. I mean, we're nearly there, but
Coming extra large now? Keep coming, kid. It's gonna bring this whole place down on us.
ah! Do they blow up when dead? I can't remember. No. It's alright then. I can't actually pause it because I've allowed Agent Hunt to occur. But I'm just going to quickly run and grab another drink. Just bear with me, guys. Hopefully I won't die from a zombie. well, I see in that time, Helena's managed to get the checkpoint for me, so well done, Helena. I can't believe I wasted a first aid spray there, guys. It was abysmal. Nearly there. Nearly finished. The pain is nearly over. For you guys, not for me. I've really enjoyed this. It's been great fun. What was all those little shots all about?
Hold on! I'm gonna pull you up! Forget about me! Look out for yourself!
We're all gonna make it through this. I need some help here.
Whoppers.
The emergency exit's open! Come on!
We're waiting for Helena again.
Get us out of here! There's some marks in our way! Ah, damn it!
The game is not able to depict what it wants to here. So entire characters are just getting killed off. It's just nonsense. You can't even follow it. There we go. Hour and 22. And there, I will leave you all to your Saturday evenings. Thank you very much for coming. Like I say, I'll put a tweet out and put on the Discord if people would like to join me. They're more than welcome. I really enjoyed that, and we've not even scratched the surface of the good stuff in this game. I mean that chapter's okay, if you like, but I think there's better stuff to come later. I really enjoyed that. I hope you guys did too. I'm going to jump onto Kat's stream now, see how she's getting on with RE2. So I might see you guys there. Thank you very much, and plenty more Resident Evil 6. Much to I'm sure all your delights coming very soon. So take care, have a great Sunday, and we look forward to Neptune's stream next, because I won't get one in before him. Thank you very much, and take care.